This is a quick video to illustrate a factory defect and a design flaw in circuitry for this Gretsch White Falcon. Gretsch was purchased by Baldwin, which is a piano company in the late 70s. And Baldwin was not equipped to really produce guitars. And here's an example. This guitar, again, is a White Falcon, and it is supposed to be a stereo guitar, meaning that there should be two separate outputs of signal that can be sent to two different sources, like two amplifiers. Here's why that's not possible with this design. As you can see, this is a PCB style circuit board, meaning that the circuitry cannot be altered at all. So what you see is what you get, and here's what happened when they designed this. Two main problems. One was in the actual construction of the board. Here we have the output signal path from the neck pickup, and as you can see, its pathway has two options. You don't want that in any kind of electrical circuitry because the signal will go to basically wherever it can. So if it goes this way, it's going to go to this switch eventually. And if this switch is turned off for the neck, at that point, the signal will then choose to go to this direction, which in our case here sent the signal directly to the jack. So what happened in this case was that the neck signal was always going to the jack and was therefore always on. Now, this jack was had been altered some since the factory, I believe, because of the condition of the solder. So it would be possible to wire it this way, this white and blue signal going to one side of the jack, and then the white and purple going to the other. However, second problem was not so much in the design of the PCB board, but the design of the overall wiring. What we have here, this PC board, the signal starts at the strings, goes to the pickups, eventually gets sent to these two switches. I won't take time to explain what those do for now because I don't want to extend the length of the video. But from there, these two switches, then it gets sent to this pickup selector switch. And from there, the pickup selector switch, is always the case with a switch of this kind, is going to produce one signal only. So that single signal would go back to the jack. And as I said earlier, if you want a stereo design, like as in a Rickenbacker, you would have to have circuitry that would produce two separate signals and send two signals separately to this stereo jack. So what I'm going to do, since this was not going to be possible here, is to wire it as a mono jack. So I will be sending both signals back to that one lug. And this jack will then act as a mono jack, and it will be fully functioning as it was advertised originally, except for the stereo